Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. I don't know why that is. I don't know. It's Friday. Friday's always special, right? It's the ending, culmination, the beginning. Friday afternoon, you begin your time to yourself. If you work a traditional 40-hour week, 9 to 5, 7 to 3, 8 to 4, whatever it is. I remember it all, guys. 11 to 7s. I remember. I was there. And what I picked for us today. So, good morning. I am Melissa L. Watkins, evidential medium, master instructor with integrated energy therapy. Why I'm late is because I was actually putting together signage for my door in my new space, so that if you happen to go there and I'm not there, you know how to get a hold of me. If you're interested in what I'm doing, there's going to be QR code that you can scan and go to the website or get a hold of me. Yeah, I'm really thank you so much. We had our first monthly meditation, mindfulness meditation last night. So thank you for all of you who supported me with that. I know that's just going to grow and become hopefully beneficial in the community. And those of you who would like to join something like that, I do that every month in my monthly membership. So if you want to head over to my website and check that out, do that. So good morning, everyone. Good morning. And actually tonight we're doing our monthly membership meeting, as I see Darlene's name in it. So tonight at 8 o'clock, I will be on channeling for the October message. If you can't be here live with me, that's okay. You can always watch the replay. All the replays are in the community. And they're timeless. I do feel they're timeless. When Spirit brings you a message, you're going to find it when you need it. So I never get upset or out of sorts because I know that everything happens in divine timing. Everything. So today, deep knowing. This is going to be an intuitive weekend. This is going to be an intuitive weekend. You're going to your intuition, whether you know it or not, whether you feel you're intuitive or not. Definitely something this week coming in to help you, give to you, awaken in you. For many of you, it's like, which way do I go? And I feel like there's going to be some deep knowing that comes in for what you can do and what you cannot do. And that's going to help you make the decision you need to make. So this deep knowing is coming from your gut, which is actually coming from your higher self. You're coming from your intuition. And again, if you don't feel like you're intuitive, Spirit is always bringing you signs, symbols, synchronicities. They're always, always surrounding you, loving you, protecting you. So this might be a good weekend to take some time to get extra quiet or get out into nature. Yeah, it's a good apple picking weekend, a good pumpkin gathering weekend, but it's also a good weekend to maybe get outside by yourself, take a walk in the woods by yourself, or sit in the backyard by yourself for a moment. Doesn't have to be long. It can be 5 or 10 minutes, 1 cup of coffee, 1 cup of tea, but just taking the time out to let Spirit enter your awareness or your energetic field, call them in, give them permission to be with you, to help you with the deep knowing that they're bringing you. So I want to pull some more cards. Good morning. Good morning, Cynthia. No worries. She can watch the replay. Good morning. I actually had, I was on the phone yesterday with someone who I've been reading with for quite a while, years actually. And she's like, oh, I like your new haircut. I've been watching you online. Now we got to pick a color. And I was like, I don't know that I'm coloring it. I kind of like in the au naturel, if you want to know the truth. There's no upkeep. Yeah, you've been through the tests. You've been through the tests. You've been through the tests. And you now are coming into your sovereignty. You're coming into your divine feminine. You're coming into that which is bringing you the deep knowing. So, and crazy enough, look at this. There's 2 moons on this card, and we have 2 moons. So that's the other thing that's happening this weekend is some intuitive nudge, some information. It's coming via the energy that's being brought in by the PT5, right? The little moon, the little chunk of space that's in our moon's orbit. So if you didn't see the reel I did, it's actually a 5-minute one. It's on YouTube in my video section on the PT5 moon coming in and what it's going to bring you. Check that out. I think it's on YouTube. I know it's on Instagram or I don't know if it's on Instagram. I know it's on TikTok. But the easiest way to find it is literally to go to YouTube and go to the videos playlist. And it's right there. I'm sitting in a chair in my backyard. It's 5 minutes long. So it's longer than a reel, but not as long as, my normal videos. But I feel like that's what's bringing you this weekend, your ability to come into your creativity, come into your test, whatever the test has been these many weeks, many months, many years, that these energies are bringing up for you. A lot of old memories, traumas, hurts are coming up for a lot of people because it's time to let them go. So the Queen of Wands is coming in to let you know that you have what you need to overcome it. You have the safety, the stability, the means in which to creatively move yourself, the divine feminine energy coming in to help you love yourself, release, forgive, whatever it is you need to do this weekend to help you to overcome the obstacle or challenge that's kind of been in your way for a very long time. Again, some of this is generational patterning. Some of this is inner child wounding. Some of this is relationship stuff from, earlier in your life, or the pattern that you've been repeating since your youth. Because a lot of us, we're not in our youth anymore. Yeah, we're coming out of this idea to juggle. We're now making choices and decisions. And this weekend, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you're making a decision. And if you need help to do that, it is getting that intuitive nudge. It is allowing spirit to speak to you. So getting out, getting quiet. Because the Hierophant, there's something you've been taught. There's something you've been taught that's bringing you a blessing. The lesson is bringing you the blessing is what I'm hearing. The lesson is bringing you the blessing. So some knowingness this week, maybe even someone reaching out this week or something coming into your experience this weekend. But that's what it feels like. It feels like this deep knowing that you're coming into. It's bringing you into the blessings. Yeah. For some of you, the test has been spiritually awakening. For some of you, the test has been coming into connection with your higher self. For some of you, the test has been to surrender. For some of you, the test and choice has been, do I stay in the 3D or do I embody compassion and forgiveness for myself, for others, so that I can get into my safety and stability in knowing that spirit, God, Christ consciousness, your guardian angels, they've got your back. They're here for you, and they're bringing in the blessings. They're bringing in the blessings because you've done the learning, you've done the growing, you've done the forgiving, you've done the healing, or you've simply released some karmic pattern in all of these energies that have been coming in for the past 2024. 2024 has all been about huge transformation in your life in some way. And this eclipse season absolutely has transformed you in some way. And we're coming out of it. So now this weekend is all about, what have I learned? What came up? What hit me, smacked me in the face? What smacked me in the face? What is it time to let go of? What what in my experience maybe came around again? Maybe there's been an opportunity for you to have a conversation with someone or be around someone, and it kind of solidified for you why that didn't work, or um, what that situation brought you. All right, I'm feeling some more cards. So I'm feeling like this, they're not done speaking yet. Good morning, Annette. Good morning, Mariana. Good morning. Good morning, everyone watching on the replay. Good morning, those of you who are here. Yeah, you have been brought courage. So I watch Amanda Ellis, and she talks about the armor of God, putting on the armor of God, and that's exactly what I heard in my. It's exactly what Spirit said to me when I looked at this card and saw this person standing there with their armor on. This weekend, put on the armor of God. Whatever decision you're making, whatever boundary you're setting, whatever you're learning, whatever you've learned, and it's coming to your awareness, might take courage. And courage is going despite the fear. Yeah, there's fear in now being this new version of yourself or going in the direction you're being asked to go in. I actually was seeing something in my mind's eye around where I'm going. If I stay consistent, if I stay on my path, and I was like, whew, that's overwhelming. That's a little scary, right? But I'm going to put on the armor of God, and I'm going to let God be the way shower and the strength. And if that's the direction that they need me to go in, I guess that's the direction we're going in, right? Because this is all bringing you increase. Increase in your connection to your guides, to your higher self, to your angels, to God. An increase to the abundance, increase to the resources, the opportunities. Increase in finances, increase in support. So whatever you're coming out of that is making you feel uncomfortable, because again, you're being taken to a new path, right? Look at that new road. It's worn, but it's not well worn. It's not paved, right? It's not the most chosen path, right? And look at all those beautiful chakra colors on there. It is your path. And it is taking you to the abundance. Whatever abundance looks like for you. Relationship, money, love, connection, support, tribe. I had someone reach out to me today. She's like, I feel you. You came up in our reading. And I was honored. So your tribe is coming in. People are going to be flowing to you, especially for those of you who've been on a path where you've been isolated, or you got dumped out of a relationship and you have felt very, very alone. It's okay. You're coming out of it. So the abundance might be your tribe. The abundance might be the people, the support. This weekend, where are you being drawn to go, or who are you being drawn to connect with, or what are you being drawn to read or look at that's high vibrational, that's helping you on your path? Are you getting out into nature? Are you hugging a tree? Are you finding some water to let the ions clear your energy, your auric field? Are you taking a salt bath? Are you self-care? Spiritually self-caring this weekend in some way will be absolutely beneficial, is what it feels like. Oh, I love that, Cynthia. New mindset affirmation. I'm growing back to my youth. Because it really is. It's your youth where before you encumbered with fear and encumbered with expectation and all that, stuff. That's where we had dreams. That's where we knew our passion, what we were passionate about. That's where we knew where we were being called to until we were told that it was wrong or we couldn't do it or made to feel some type of way, right? So what in your youth did really fill up your cup that you've set aside or left behind because of whatever? I love that. Yeah, spiritual adventure, travel, education, experience, inspiration. There it is. That's what this weekend. Spirit wants to come in. They want to bring you something. They want to bring you an inspiration. They want to bring you something you need to know or learn to help you on your path. These two cards go really, really well together. Look at that. Deep knowing and spiritual adventure. What spiritual adventure can you go on this weekend, right? What part of the forest can you get into, or what maybe you're going to be putting in a fairy garden in your backyard, or whatever spiritual adventure looks like to you. But I do feel like Spirit wants you to connect with them. Maybe you're traveling on a train this weekend, going to, in my part of the world, we'd be going up north to the Adirondacks to look at the colors. But is there some place maybe you can get away to that's just a couple hours away or half a day where you can take time to commune with nature? Something to think about. Have a meditation. Deep knowing, guys. Spirit is speaking, helping you with whatever the decision is that you need to make. And it might be a very personal decision about your faith, your spirituality. I know for me, when I was making these difficult decisions about my spirituality, it was really about stepping out of mainstreams, the 9-to-5 job. I went down to a part-time job because I needed the space, I needed the time to be able to go within. The spiritual work is taxing because you're raising your frequency to get into connection with those higher vibrational beings. And when you're in their energy, it's a lot. A little secret, whenever I do an hour-long medium reading, afterwards, I always want a carb. Like my energy's been so moving, right? My atoms have been so moving. My cells have been so moving to vibrate, to be able to hear, feel, see, and know what spirit is bringing in for the other person, the crossed over loved one that comes in. So I've got the crossed over loved one here. I've got my gatekeeper here. And sometimes I can feel other crossed over loved ones of mine that come in on the backside. So there's a lot going on when you're doing a medium reading. And it can be very energetically taxing. And I always want something to eat right away afterwards. And usually a carb. Piece of pizza always hits the spot. But that's what you're being asked to do this weekend. Take some time to get into spiritual connection with yourself and with your higher self, with God, however that looks for you. Because they've got some learning, they got some messages. I've always used the analogy that they've got the roadmap. And I feel like they're trying to share your roadmap with you this weekend on the backside of the solar eclipse and eclipse season. So whatever it is you need to know for your own experience, physically and spiritually, they're trying to inspire you into the direction that will be the best, the easiest, take you to the other side of what it is you've been trying to manifest or trying to create in your life. And no, it's not going to be easy, but it's going to get you what you've been wanting. And that's where the courage comes in. Going despite the fear, putting on the armor of God and saying, okay, you want me to do this thing, and boy, it doesn't feel comfortable, but I'm going to put on my armor of God and I'm going to go. I'm going to have the faith. I'm going to surrender. I feel like that's what we're being asked to do this weekend. Big message today. Wow. Did not see that coming. But your intuition. And for some of you, you got other clairs coming online where you've been clairaudient. Now you're going to be more clairvoyant. Maybe where you've been claircognizant, you're going to be more clairaudient. When you start really developing one, the other ones start to jump online. It's a domino effect, guys. It truly is. So if you start receiving messages in different ways this weekend, I wouldn't be surprised. Where you expect it to come in however you normally receive it, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, I'm getting this other impression or this other. Be open. Be open, which could be why Spirit wants you to take some time out to do some communing with them. Right? All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I meant this to be quick, but I'm not good with quick anyway. Even when I do a reel, I'm like, I had so much more to say. Spirit has so much more to say. I can't say me, but anyway, thank you for the mindfulness meditation. That was beautiful last night. November 7th is the next one here in Auburn, New York. If you're someone that's not in my area, you can't get here, online 3 times a month in my monthly membership. Tonight is going to be the channeled message. It could be Metatron, it could be Uriel, it could be Mother Mary, it could be Mary Magdalene, it could be Jesus, could be Sunaya, my connection to the galactics. So we shall see where this wants to go. I always start to feel it in the afternoon, like who's going to come in. It's like they know I'll be opening up later. So if you want to be a part of that, you can join my membership on my website in the community tab, Living in Love. And there's no commitment. You can join for a month, leave whenever you want. Most people stay. I'm going to be honest with you. Most people stay. Thank you, Darlene. Have a great weekend. Thank you. All right. Other than that, 10% off of an hour session. So if you're someone that really, really would like to communicate with your crossed over loved ones, an hour session is 10% off. The promo code is in the description box, as well as the link. All right. So sending you so much love and so many blessings, guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Go to Guidance 311, do the pick a card for the weekend. I already put that up. All right. All right. You're very welcome. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and hearting. Truly, truly, all of the support in any way, shape, or form that it comes in, I truly appreciate. So we'll talk soon.